All right, everybody. Lala, do we have a treat for everybody tonight?
We have a person that actually came. Is that what was?
That's a good treat, but he actually had some great stuff. So when Lala and I got together, Grant Cameron got all excited because she has orbs in her life all the time, and he knew about Jeff, and he knew I was a scientist. So he started this group with the two of us, Jeff, and a bunch of other people, and it's all about orbs. So Jeff is going to show you. This is Jeff Loehrke, and he's going to show you his evidence, talk to you about his life, how he became an experiencer, all sorts of stuff, and then show you his evidence. And we are not going to rush this. He has a lot of evidence, and I want him to show every piece of it he wants to show, because you're going to be shocked, really shocked. So Lala and I have evidence. The evidence that Jeff has of things like visible orbs inside his home, visible, colorful orbs and other phenomena in his yard, and so forth. And the thing I want you to constantly have pointed out to you is there's no infrared light illuminating this stuff. This is naturally emitting the light with which these photographs and videos are taken. Then let me say one personal remark. Jeff is the most helpful, kind, supportive person in that group. He's never negative, always uplifting, praising everybody, and it's a great pleasure to have you on. You're muted.
Oh. Am I unmuted?
You're unmuted.
Oh, thanks so much. I really appreciate you having me on. It's such an honor. I've admired both of your guys' content in that group for as many years as we've been in it. But yeah, I might be outdone though by Drew Demler, who's in our group, as the kindest person.
Drew is close. Drew is close. Now, the two of you together, I mean, you're just the nicest people. I'm so happy to be in that group after Grant did a little house cleaning, let's put it that way. And after that, it's heavenly. This is dozens of people showing their evidence. Not one ugly word has been exchanged after the initial little kerfuffle where Grant cleaned it up. After that, it's been awesome. It is a safe refuge.
Yeah, truly, truly. And that group, I mean, led me to meeting so many other people and, all these other side groups. Hey, Chester.
I love Chester.
Like my buddy Chester.
We met in the Dolan universe, and I was the forum administrator, and he was in the forum, and Chester and we've spent time with Chris Bledsoe together. It's just
yeah,
Chester,
likewise.
And Chester, what a story he has. He's been through it.
There could be a documentary just about Chester.
Just about Chester.
You should. You guys should have him on at some point because Chester.
Yeah. Well, so
quite the experiencer himself.
And Chester's saying, thanks to me, he got the Psionics Ops in, and I showed it to him and talked to him about it and so forth. And it's like a $10,000 military low light level camera for $2,000. I mean, you got to be willing to put out $2,000, but it's better than $10,000.
Yeah.
So anyway, look, that's enough beating around the bush. Tell us about you. Tell us how you became an experiencer, realized you were, and all this other stuff, so our audience could get to know you. And remember, tell your story. We are not in a rush.
Cool. I appreciate it. So, and I reckon most experiencers might feel similar in that, like, it's sort of a continual thing where you're like putting pieces of your past together and like, how do they relate to like current things happening? But I suppose so. I grew up with a nonverbal younger sister, Sandy. She had a stroke when she was a few months old, and which she was an amazing teacher and taught me patience and just kindness and just so many things just without even saying a word. And that's kind of like what blows my mind about all of it. I sort of always knew there was, even though there's no verbal things happening or even like facial recognition, like, us talking to each other, we can, like, if I say something, you nod and acknowledge you understand what I'm saying. It wasn't like that with her, but there was always some type of communication going on, especially, with my mom, who's especially close with her, and my grandmother. Um, and so I've always been sort of interested in that sort of thing, I guess. Like, at some point along the way, I got into getting into like psychic abilities and stuff of that nature, and trying to, I think, ultimately figure out a way for like parents with nonverbal children to be able to communicate with their children. Because if I'm sure you've seen or heard the telepathy tapes.
I played them 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's a really amazing thing. It's incredible. And
Just so you did, let me drop one thing in here. I grew up where I would wake up or whatever and be trained in something new. I am convinced that I went to the hill.
oh yeah,
I'm convinced.
wow, that's unbelievable. And so I mean, I'm leaving out a ton of like middle room, but like eventually when this Project Stargate stuff started to come out, it just sort of like furthered my knowing that the phenomena was sort of a real thing. And just, I guess, getting into that, I started getting into folks like Joe Dispenza and stuff of, into manifestation techniques and sort of that kind of road. And eventually saw, like Stephen Greer's a lot of his videos and, stuff about CE5 and making contact. And it was sort of like, I don't know, each thing I would, I guess, come upon in terms of like studying the subject, it sort of led me to like consciousness being the connection. And really, Grant was like the first person who really, like, where I was just totally all in on the whole consciousness aspect of the phenomena. And so I had started trying to make contact using like different C5 protocols and like doing stuff like that, as well as just like filming as much as I could. So like filming inside the house, filming outside. Like I would just, put my phone down and hit record and leave it for 3-4 minutes and see what happens. And so eventually I started seeing like orbs and stuff in the sky. That's sort of how the first, I guess, type of phenomena I would start to see would be like white orbs showing up. And then I didn't even notice or really think about or consider like orbs inside the house, and I guess not being like a completely I don't know, visible phenomena, you know what I mean? Like when you're seeing it outside, I don't know, you don't really put 2 and 2 together right away. But so anyway, I was recording, I think, one of my bandmates actually, and I noticed in the recording like a bunch of stuff in the background sort of moving around, and it was like little orbs, and it wasn't just dust, it was just like so specific, like the behavior that was happening and like the colors that started to show up. And so as these experiences started happening, it's just evolved and turned into weirder and weirder and more things happening, leading to more weird things happening. And it's just a wonderful thing. I'm so grateful for it all. And but yeah, I don't know, did you have any questions along the way about that?
I'll ask one question.
Do you think that kids that have whatever disability it may be, whether they're born with it or it happened to them, I feel like more energy that are drawn to them? And do you feel that because you're very kind naturally, but because of your sibling, that maybe these energies are drawn to you also too because of both of you? There's certain types of energies of people that orbs are drawn to, I feel. You know?
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. And I do. Especially because so my sister passed away a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm so sorry.
oh, that's okay. Thanks. But ever since, and so ever since then, every year on her birthday, so the last 2 years, I get a really crazy video or something really wild happens, which I'll show in a bit. But yeah, I do definitely think there's a connection there, and I think they are definitely attracted to folks like that. I think I forget who said it, but maybe it was in the Secrets of the Flower of Life, one of those books where he talks about how children with disabilities are like pure love. They're like pure beings of love because they have no outside influence they don't have to deal with everyday people, things like paying bills and all that kind of stuff. So it's like this undistorted way of being, and they're just pure love. And I think more than anything, the phenomena is attracted to love. I think love is our greatest connection to it by far. And so I think it's been a combination of things, like with my sister and that growing up like that, and then also being a musician and artistic and being that way. Like anybody doing art or music for real knows about flow states we get into and stuff like that. And so I think those flow states and everything are definitely like a bit closer to the phenomena, in a sense. Like it's a higher vibrational state.
Yeah, frequency we go.
Timelessness.
And you can see her get into a flow state. So she's going to talk to somebody's spirit or non-human intelligence. She'll get this look on her face, and then she'll look up and to the right, like that, and she's gone. And so she's interacting with them. And when we first got together, I was too stupid to keep my mouth shut. So I kept interrupting the flow state. It's like she didn't kill me.
Like I was on the phone. Ask them this. I'm like,
yeah. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to go in and out of. I get it.
But so when I'm getting these technical downloads, you cannot reach me. You cannot get me. I'm so concentrated, typically writing down stuff on the computer, and it's just going. And I won't hear the world. And this drives people crazy when they're trying to get your attention.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
So anyway, Grant, of course, wrote The Magic and the Music. And it was Chris Bledsoe that told him that line. That is the title of Grant's book.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow.
And so Grant had all these experiences that just totally changed his mind and life away from nuts and bolts craft to consciousness. It's been pretty amazing.
Yeah. And and I'll let with Chris Bledsoe, hearing his story, I mean, from the beginning, I was so enthralled with Chris and his story, and still am. I got to meet him for the first time at Azalea Fest.
I'm sorry I couldn't go, but I had to go to California, and
that's okay.
That didn't turn out so well for me because I wound up in the hospital. But anyway,
man.
I'm glad you got to go, because interacting with Chris, having a positive experience where you see that stuff, it follows you home. You will be amped up. I've not met anyone who went with love in their heart and an open mind and saw that stuff, didn't leave with that part of their life amped up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was unbelievable. I don't know how anyone left without a heart full of love, and it was unreal. Yeah, it was like, so each night of the fest, we'd go out onto the beach and skywatch, and it'd be awesome. Like, 300 fit this year, there was over 350 people doing the skywatch with us, and it's amazing seeing. Well, Chris's family is amazing. They're all like the nicest, sweetest people, and all their spouses are super nice, and they all help each other. I just love that. But I love too, like, if you're ever at an event with Chris and he's signing books and stuff, he'll spend like 15, 20 minutes with each person. And like, he doesn't rush anybody. He listens to everybody, and he'll give you a hug and get a picture with you. And he's real deal.
He
Ryan's wonderful.
People say weird stuff, and those are people that have never met him.
Yeah, exactly.
So the time before that, out at the beach, we had on the Saturday night, we had 200 plus objects fly over, including a grand finale of two 40-foot orbs fly over the crowd of about 200 and 250 people and spread their angel wings.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was amazing. Okay, look, she's gonna beat the crap out of me.
I have a question.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Oh my God.
Okay, good.
Just stop. My question is, do you think that different color orbs mean something, like orange and blue and white? Do you think they're different types of beings, different from different places, or different intentions?
That's a great question.
Because I don't know.
So yeah, that's my answer too. But I try and look in, because I don't get like telepathic messages, like direct messages or anything like that. And so I definitely think about in some of these videos and stuff, like what the colors mean, and maybe even like what the movement itself means. I've found out some things through that I could tell you about. But I mean, I know colors are important and associated with your chakras and energy centers and stuff like that. But I've always seen it as more of a, like, Grant Cameron wow factor, kind of, in that they're showing, like, we're going to show you all these colors, and there's no way to explain it, kind of thing.
Yep.
That was more of my sense. But also, I think it's sort of, to me, shows off the personality of them, in that they're like just real playful. And I've actually never had a negative or been in a fearful state, like when I'm shooting videos or taking pictures. And I think, I don't know, part of me thinks that, like, each person has a soul group with them of, maybe 5 or 6 people who are in this life and previous lives and will be in future lives. Guardian angels, if you will. I think they're around. And then, I don't know, it could get into, like, it could be multi-dimensional versions of ourselves, that exist in the past and the future even. Have you ever heard about there's a guy, Ray out of England, who does he calls it CE6, but his version of CE6 is essentially, he uses like the Vedic astrology. And so and so each mansion you're associated with through your birth chart there's a mantra associated with that, and there's different beings associated with each mantra. And so his thing is you can do through doing the mantra, you basically make like conscious connections and interactions with the multi-dimensional versions of yourself, as well as the beings who are like alongside of you in those versions of yourself, which is real interesting. It's a lot of fun to speculate what they could be. Visually in the orbs, I see a lot of different kinds of faces. Sometimes they look like gray aliens, sometimes they're people, sometimes they have little hats on. They mostly look like little cartoons to me, in the like little animated figures almost.
Yeah, the beings inside the orbs, they really entertain me. Chris has thousands of pictures of orbs with living things inside them, or the apparent living inside them. Everything from non-human to human to pets.
His dog, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I haven't had anything like scary come about, and so and that's not to say that doesn't happen to people. I know it probably does, but I also think maybe our state of mind and being, like, in what we welcome, I think if you're coming from your heart, I think so I'm doing a terrible job explaining this, but if you're coming
You're
from a place
great.
of love,
Don't worry about it.
I think if you come from a place of love, I think that's what you receive, essentially. And so I think if you're in a fearful state, you're probably going to have a fearful experience. And it's coincidentally the same way with drugs, even like DMT, if you think about it, or psychedelic trips. You know what I mean?
Well, you better take the right intention, the right set of feelings, the right desires in terms of feeling love and getting enlightenment, or that just won't go well. It's just not going to do good for you.
Yeah, like Chris will say, there's no lying to him.
No way.
But yeah, I think that's pivotal in having an experience, is like the reason you're wanting to have that experience, because they're aware of it. And but yeah, and I think really what it comes down to is like our internal light. I think they're more attracted to our internal light more than anything. And so if you've read Grant's book, Contact Modalities, I think, or even through doing your own work, you'll find the more heart-centered you are, the more of an experience you'll tend to have. So but
okay. What did she say? Oh, was it a question?
No, it was a comment about Barbara Lamb and David Jacobs, who do have a few negative thoughts.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, especially David Jacobs, who thinks that they are here to take over the planet and replace us.
Yeah.
I don't claim they're all good, but I don't claim that side, if it is there, is going to win.
I mean, they would have done it by now. They could. We're not exactly the smartest group of people. No offense. I mean, in general, what I mean.
Okay, before we jump into evidence, do you have anything else you want to relate?
Well, I guess with what we were just talking about, Deb Shockey gave me a great analogy. Like, if you've ever seen, I don't know what Matrix movie it's from, but the scene where Neo goes to see the architect.
Yeah.
So, like, if you haven't seen the movie, just imagine like the Las Vegas sphere, and you walk inside it and you see someone, and they're looking at all these different screens. The screens go on for infinity, just endless screens. And you see this person is looking at a screen and he's watching. So in the movie, Neo goes to the architect. The architect's watching Neo on the screen live his current life. And then he sees he's watching every other version of Neo's life. And then he notices he's watching that for every single person. And so essentially we're the architect. And I think, with quantum science would tell us, like we're um, essentially, what you're focused on is your current incarnation, the life you're living on. But
Mhm.
all the other possibilities are still possible, right? And those all exist as probabilities. And I think moment to moment, we can determine, like, through our state what the experience happens, if that makes sense. So even though someone like not everybody it can be positive all the time, and
Right.
not everyone's immune from being in a fear state. So I wasn't trying to imply that it's only folks who are in fearful states who have poor
Oh,
experiences.
no, yeah.
I think that could be determined by moment
I
Yep.
agree. I
as well.
completely agree. Yeah.
Well, that and be careful who you go and engage in the phenomenon with.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think least common denominator in a group is usually a thing.
yeah, yep.
Got to be
It
the
could be
same.
tricky. It could be tricky making contact in groups. If you get a skeptic in there, or someone with different intentions, it could kind of dramatically affect what happens. So, um, but yeah, I guess if you want to go into where do
Which
you want
one
to
do you
start? What
Where do you want to start?
we could go, how about that September 2024 one? I could talk about my, what happened on my sister's birthday this
Mhm.
year.
Oh, hang on. I'm being silly. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Here we go. All right. Where do you want me to start?
Um, that's well, I guess so. I could say what happened, I guess, first. So,
Yeah.
um, her birthday is September 12th, and so September 12th this year, I got up probably an hour or so before I normally do, and I got up at like about 5:30 in the morning, and I just went in the backyard and was just looking up. I'm in the backyard a lot, looking up, if you know me, but Um, I didn't even really think about that it was her birthday or anything like that. There was no real reason to be up early or even go in the backyard, but I did. And so I looked up and I saw an orb that was traveling. It would have been uh, what direction? South west. And so it was traveling southwest and it went quite a bit. And then I noticed an orb coming from the direction that first orb went, but it was coming towards me. And so as it got closer to me, it sort of took out, it looked like I could tell it was more than one. It looked like three or four and almost like a kite shape, like a skeletal version of a kite, you know what I mean? Where you just see the dots
Oh, wow.
and like a little trail behind it. And as it got over me, all the orbs formed into like one. And then it took on sort of this, I don't know, woman shape to me. Um, at the end of the one of the videos, you'll see. Um, some would say it looks like a flying saucer with like a beam coming down from it. Um, but I don't know. My Not to tell anybody what they're seeing, but my thought was because of the relation with my sister is that it had something to do with that. So, if you want to show maybe that third video from the top,
All right. Here
this
we
is
go.
so this is where yeah, this is where it comes down and where you'll see the thing come out of the bottom of it. You'll see a plane there on the bottom right that just flashed.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And so this is after it already had like formed into one object, obviously. But you'll see as it goes lower over this house, you'll see a thing start to come out the bottom of it. Yeah,
Well, it's nice and quiet there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, it's
That's
like
where
a
it comes in.
beam coming down.
Yeah. I got real excited and I was gonna run over to the other side of the garage to see if I could see it on the other side of that other house. So that's why I moved there at the end. But yeah, from that still shot, I don't know, that to me looked like a person with their arms like
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah, perfect arms on and maybe a gown on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
interesting.
amazing.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Oh, and the next video, I think I zoom in to quite a bit.
Wow.
Nice. Chemtrails. Wow. Okay, so
And
this
this
is
is just a few
still.
pictures of it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just a few pictures of it.
Yeah, we might as well look at them. We're not in a hurry.
Taken in between. And that's a plane on the bottom there.
Yeah, I see
See
it.
on the
I see it.
bottom,
Oh, you can see here. You can see the nav lights.
This thing was
Yeah.
huge.
It's not small, whatever this is.
No, it's huge.
There, I see angel wings and a body. Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
That's amazing.
Jeff, this is amazing.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
that's
you.
the end. Where should we go next?
That was the September folder. Why don't we go to the fairies and
Sure.
that folder? That's a fun one.
Fairies, grays, and rods.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are fun. Okay,
So this one I sort of organized to where it'll show the video first, and then there's a bunch of screen grabs of it. So
let's do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is just in my bedroom. I'm laying there. So it's almost like it comes out of me. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Is it in slow motion?
Yeah, we've seen those on our front porch and on our deck.
Oh yeah.
Not like that. We had was it RFFR? What do you call it?
I don't know.
The camera does a certain light at nighttime, but we never got something like this. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, and those are just screen grabs of it.
It's different colors.
Yeah, it's blue and pink and white. Yeah, look at it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Part of me thinks I always see like a rod association with this too. Like especially as the fairy goes like up into the left where it gets bigger or like closer to the screen. Part of me, and because you never see like if those are wings, you don't really see them flap, or at least I don't.
No,
Part of me thought they could be heads too.
Oh my god.
Like little blue heads. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
These pictures are beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, they can morph into different sizes.
Yeah.
So.
And like here, why are they on the top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not beating, so it's not doing propulsion.
Yeah, and so I've that same one outside. So this is in slow motion, and I'll show you the fast motion. So this video, I was standing right there. I didn't see any spider webs or anything. So anyone who thinks those are spider webs, I suppose they could be those orbs.
Yep.
The top right. But I also saw that in my room that same night too. So.
Wow.
And so what you'll see by the end of this video, you're going to see that same type of like fairy looking being land on the bottom right side of the screen, and it sits there for a minute, and its head there. See it?
Oh yeah.
Its head's sitting there, right? And it's going to fly up.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thanks. And then
Ooh,
there's
I
a rod
love
in the
that.
background.
Can you do that? Go back.
Sure, I can go back. No, and then I can pause it when we get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, there's the head there on the bottom right.
Yeah.
If it's, I mean, who knows if it's a head, but
Oh my god. It's got 2 legs and everything.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
They're entertaining you.
and then at the end, look at these orbs on the bottom left.
Oh yeah, that's
Kind of,
beautiful.
they just kind of mosey off.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what's the
This is at the same thing at full speed. You can see how fast this is.
well, you have a quiet neighborhood.
Sometimes.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to check that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back with you.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, what we got here?
We got more rods, but these are some special ones. We can show the videos, and then the screenshots are where it's at.
That thing is amazingly complex.
Yeah, and I'll show you why I said grays in a sec.
All right.
See what this one is.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
see, those to me look like heads.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Especially this one. Oh, go back to that last one.
Yeah.
If you see like the
Yeah.
eyes,
Yeah.
it's like 3 heads. Yeah.
Wow. These are amazing. Look at the color.
Thank you. Yeah.
They look like they're tobogganing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Now that looks like a rod.
Yep. How do we label the other ones then, you know?
I don't know. I mean, look at this. This has an inner glow and wings. This is amazing.
Thank you. I think so.
And you know this is an IR because you can see the color.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty amazing.
Thank you. And this, yeah, the rest is just like screenshots from that and
Well, let's take a look at this one.
some other rods.
Okay, I got the idea. All right.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Thank
All
you.
right. Where you want to go?
I'll let you pick this category,
Well,
Bob.
daytime.
Let's do it.
Oh my, look at this.
Yeah, I got a video of that one too. Isn't that weird?
So, did you see the Ross Coulthart production in Arizona where the border guard got a cylinder craft?
I started to. I just
Well,
watched this one today.
This is it.
Oh yeah.
It's exactly like it. Wow.
Wow.
Look at this.
I'll have to watch that episode.
Did it break into the triangle or is this just a triangle?
That's a different craft or triangle.
We have images, etc., of this 3-corner triangle multiple times.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I've got a good video of one of those that we'll probably get to.
This video?
Oh, this is a good one. This was when I was in Antioch. My band was recording, and I went outside while one of us was recording. But this one, there's multiple white orbs. It's a little hard to see, but
Oh, yeah. There's one.
yeah. Yeah, he's kind of just sitting there.
See how these goes?
Yeah, that one is each time I tried to get it, it almost like it was like my focus went away.
Messing with you.
Yeah, yeah. There was 3 or 4 though sitting there. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, this is awesome. All right. This is Australia. 2019.
Oh, wow.
Look at it spinning around.
And actually, there's a more zoomed in version of this if you want to, if you go out of the gallery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you go to the thumbnails, the one on the last 2 videos.
Here?
So the second, yeah. There's a more zoomed in version of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the manta ray that Skywatchers get.
It's got like 3.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Have you actually seen it? It's Superman.
Yeah.
Really? I can't see a plane.
Shout out to my
in the
friend
sky.
Wes, and that's his parents, or his mom and sisters.
Oh, I see it.
What is it?
But yeah, it started as like a triangle essentially, and it's like it's spinning around, you know, a central axis.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that was huge.
Whoa.
What is it? It must be transformer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Saucer.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
What do you guys have here
It's
as a
not a
southern
bird
hemisphere?
because it's
I
rising.
know that they're being watched.
Is that what they look like?
So the triangle initially faded,
Oh, yeah.
and it was as if
Yeah.
No.
it's
For
as
sure.
if
That was
No.
Yeah.
see it, right? And then so we're looking at the video of the triangle and look up and we see this disc shape.
What is it? It's just not
Wow.
like.
And you'll
that's
see it
not
for a
how
second, it
airplanes
blinks out
go
like
up and
completely.
move.
See, now
They
it's
don't
gone,
rise up slowly like
and then
that.
back. If that
That's
makes sense.
amazing. Wow. Look at these things. These are amazing structured craft.
There's the video of that one, yeah.
Wow. Huh. All right. What's this one?
The weird one.
Whoa. Look at that thing. That is really complex.
I like the color.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, we
Thank
had
you.
a craft a little like this, not quite this complex, but it was daylight like this. That was amazing. How about this one?
Yeah. Which one's this? Oh, this is a few weeks ago.
Wow.
There's just one going over the house.
Just another day in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Suburbs.
This was Saturday. And it's interesting you brought up Ross Colhart because I was watching his interview he did today with the 2 folks who were talking
Yeah.
about how they found the
Yeah,
military
in
base.
Sedona, Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was talking about how he saw a craft that looked like a dog bone.
Yeah.
And that sort of reminded me of this one at least at the beginning of this video.
Okay. Let me
Yes.
back up here and ask a question. Do you feel you do anything to make them aware you're there and they show up? Or do you just kind of know they're there and look?
Both. So sometimes my protocol, I really like, I'll think about, so a big thing for me is getting heart-centered. And also I'll think about, like when I give my mom a hug, that feeling of love itself, I'll take that feeling of love and put it into, wanting to have an interaction, like just the feeling itself of love. And, I get really good results with that typically. So sometimes it's crazy because I'll do, I'll be saying my thing in my head, and then I'll get flashes like right then and there after I'm done saying it, like 2 or 3 big flashes. Sometimes I'll welcome an interaction and it doesn't happen until a little later in the day or after a few minutes even. And then sometimes I'll go outside and it's just there.
This thing here, we see it here regularly, observing us.
Oh yeah.
It shows up as a flash, and then I'll screenshot
And
it.
with this, we've seen during the daytime where it's the blur. I think is a field. Anyway, we've got several
Yeah.
like that. Look at this.
Wow.
There's a video of that. Pardon my shakes.
No,
This is fine.
it's really good.
Those that don't like it, just consider it pearls before swine. Wow.
Is it swirling?
Well, it's doing a thing. It's rotating and translating. Pretty amazing. Jeff, I love these.
Thank you.
This is the best we've ever gotten. Is it coming down?
It's moving across the sky, so it could be coming down, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm psyched. I'm going to get back into it. I took a break and now I'm psyched.
It's good. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, anything else on this page we should jump into?
Does anybody have questions?
Yeah. What about that one where the car is there?
All right.
This one's kind of
This
cool.
one?
Yeah. So you'll see like right where the play button hits, where you hit play.
wow.
Or you see that
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
white
yeah.
orb coming.
Oh yeah.
So watch this. Eventually it's gonna go up into the sky and it's gonna turn black and then drop and then turn white again and then black again. You'll
Did
see.
you get a feeling to start recording or?
Well, for this one, I was recording something else actually,
Okay.
and then I noticed it in the film later.
Wow.
Audience members, if any of you see an orb in either Jeff's video or our video, let us know, please. Oh, there it is. It turned black.
Yep, and it drops.
Wow.
White again. Black again.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Oh, yeah, these are amazing.
And they're
Thank
everywhere.
you.
I just don't see them, really,
Wow. All right. What is this?
What that? Oh, that's a good red orb. That was on my security cam.
Oh, look at that.
And so when we look at the infrared films, this is a daytime shot of like what all those nighttime videos are from my infrared camera that we'll look at soon.
Wow.
Yeah, we can go there next.
I just pointed directly up at the sky and shoot. Oh, one more in the daytime one that's kind of cool.
Sure.
That's like under that one you were just on, the red one, 2, like if you go down 2.
Here?
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
It's got little knobs all over it.
Yeah, there's another video of this one that's even better. That like the first part of it where it comes in. Let's see if I can find that one.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, look at the detail after he zoomed.
Yeah, if you go two videos to the right, it'll
Okay.
show the
This?
nope. Go back to the gallery there.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
All right. Which one?
so the one you were just on,
This is the one I was on.
yeah, I think it's the video. If you go like the second to last on the right, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that one. Nope. It
No,
was the other one, the one before that. We saw that one.
Yep.
It might be that next one to the yeah, it might be that one. Nope. This is a
I can
different one.
see something in it. Wow.
It's another black and white one.
Yeah, but it's got a reflective surface on it, or it's signaling.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go to the infrared.
Let's do it.
All right. Start over here or anyplace else?
No, that's good.
We can just play through them.
So yeah, this video, well, I'll show you a bunch of screenshots of what's in this video after, but this has a lot of weird things going on.
No kidding.
Like that.
It's almost a snowstorm.
Yeah. But if you see some of these in detail, they're really wild.
All right. Well, we can move over.
Oh.
Yeah, these are some of the thumbnails of like what was just flying by, and sorry, they're real small.
Wow.
That's cool.
That looks like a seahorse.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, I love
That's
it.
one that went by. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
What?
That looks like a bunch of aliens sitting in a sled.
Yeah, right?
Wow. They just giving you a drive-by, see what's going on.
Yeah. There's another video.
Wow.
Oh, man. Beautiful.
Looks like napkin.
Yep.
Or napkin.
We have one like that. She calls it napkin.
And we have one that looks, I call
Napkin?
it football. Yeah, one looks like a napkin to me. And then one looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a football. They come
I
around
get the
more
napkin.
This is so cool. Look at that.
Crazy to me how on some of these, I don't know if that's a normal thing where see how it's on the left?
Yeah, they just
What's
stop.
happening there? How did
You
they
had,
stop?
so you
while
had
the
all
rest
these
of the
things
film-
moving around.
Yeah.
All these things moving around, and then some of them will just stop. I'm going to play
Yeah.
it again. Or over here, watch stuff just stop while everything else is moving.
At first, I'm like, that's maybe a glitch or whatever, like with the video. But sometimes things will stop and then, but everything
Yeah,
around
right
it keeps
there,
moving
right
like
there.
there. Yeah.
Everything else is moving. That thing just stopped.
Yeah.
Now
And then
you got
one
to
to the
get
left
two more
here.
over here. These two stop while everything else is moving.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Look at
Look
Thank
at
you.
this thing. He's ready to do battle.
The face looks like a stormtrooper. That's awesome.
Wow.
Thanks.
Artist Geiger. I like that.
This one's interesting. So, how long is this video?
1 minute and 44
Okay, it's
seconds.
kind of short. So sometimes I would get these like weird sort of clouds over the infrared cam that would just kind of park there and then fade away.
Yep.
And then a lot of them too, you see like actual clouds are in the sky that are like moving, but
Yep.
the main one there just sits there.
Yes, we occasionally see weird things coming in and out of these clouds.
Have you ever had missing
Yeah.
time?
What was that?
Have you ever had missing time?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because you get a lot of visitations, like someone who gets abducted would. That's all.
Oh,
Or someone who might be like part family with them, if you know what I mean. A lot of hybrids get
sure.
like this. So,
Huh.
are you RH negative? You don't have to tell me, but are you RH negative?
Yes.
See what? This is my conspiracy time.
Yeah,
mine, but-
A negative.
Okay.
Wow.
What do you know about bloodlines?
I'm O negative, and a lot of O
O negative.
negatives and A negatives. First of all, A negatives, O negatives are usually friends for some reason, or they get married or whatever. And I don't know why, but we are usually either hybrids or abductees. And I don't know why yet. I think maybe our bloodline is mixed with theirs or something. I don't know.
Will you look at that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, a lot of like presidents, I guess, are like RH negative, and
All of them
That's
are.
yeah,
Oh, this is just a bug or a spider. Yeah, just a bug or a
This?
spider.
yeah. So this is from that first video. It looks like a little like bearer or something to me.
Who knows what it looks like? It's
Uh-huh.
amorphous.
Look at that.
These are amazing.
Thank you.
What? And it's wow. Wow. And they're smart too. They're aware.
Wow.
That's so
That is so cool.
Thanks. So here's another one of those
clouds.
clouds. Yeah, and if you like fast forward through the video, I don't know if you like scroll through, yeah, you'll see eventually it just fades off, fades away.
Oh, look at it
But it's
go.
the same kind of deal where it's just sitting there.
Well, you had a portal open, and when they were done, they closed the portal.
Yeah.
oh.
That's my interpretation. I might be full of it.
And I mean, that's what it looks like.
This is that same video, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
We love these.
yeah, you get those?
Yeah. All right. There's your infrareds.
Here's some infrareds.
Tell
too.
me about tell me and the audience about your infrared camera.
I just have a Arlo I don't know, Arlo 4 or something like that, and I just have it in the backyard and just point it up
Yeah.
at the sky.
Yeah,
But I think it records
we have
okay.
Juan's view. We have two of them, one in the back and one in the front. Automatically triggers on motion or light or audio,
It's really
and
inexpensive.
it's really inexpensive. And almost all
Yeah.
of our evidence comes from them.
Yeah. They're great, aren't they?
Jeff, that is simply gorgeous.
Thanks. Made it myself.
Wow.
I
That's
think these
a
were in
little world.
Minnesota.
Well, it's got a little something inside of it. I can't quite see this.
That's a real tiny one.
That's as big as I can make it.
See, I didn't know
Huh.
they came in that many comments.
Oh, look at this.
Dude. That's fucking awesome.
And somebody's gonna sit there and tell you that's a spider web. It don't work.
Yeah.
How you like that triangle craft just flying by?
Right?
Well, there's a rod.
Yeah.
Nice.
They almost look like two spheres together. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I love it when people tell me that these are insects when the wings are not at the same place along the long axis. In other words, they're not symmetrical, so it won't work. It can't fly.
Yeah.
These are the ones you got that just amaze me.
So Chester wants to know, ask Jeff if he has some of the photos he took on Wrightsville Beach.
Yeah. We'll get there. This will be in the mist photos.
And then Tennessee, Kentucky said RH negative. Some people think are angel blood or Nephilim blood, Jesus blood, shift changers, very powerful blood.
This is rain. This is rain because you know rain comes straight down, horizontal, and curves back up.
Like a ring.
Yeah.
Wow. That and the streets dry.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was in Wisconsin, I think. Let's see.
Oh, so beautiful. It's just so.
Is that?
And they know they're in front of the camera.
They do. They sit there and entertain.
Totally.
And that was one of those that has asymmetrical wings. They're not in the same spot.
Yeah.
They can't fly like an insect. Oh, look at this orb.
Yeah, that was a nice orb that was right over the house. I don't know. Could have been 200 yards.
Yep, and as usual, it has that little central thing, and it squeezes in and out, like compresses and then, yeah, I love these.
Yeah. And then just fades away.
Fades out. Yeah, I've seen several of those with Chris and here.
The only time I've seen a ball with my own eyes out back with him, it was literally a metal ball that had like a light around it, and it went over our roof and disappeared. And the next time it was over our neighbor's roof, but it had more of a glow to it. It was the size of a basketball. I had never seen anything like that in my life ever.
All right, mist.
Yeah, let's get in the mist.
Wow.
So I put this video at the beginning to sort of show. There should be a couple of videos, but like what I'm noticing with the mist when it shows up is like it's like literally like a one frame deal where it's just there and gone.
Just look at this. Yeah, these are your photos. You and Drew both have photos like this, but these are amazing to me. I love them.
Thank you. And then
What?
yeah, things like that.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
That looks like in the movies when they have seances and that stuff comes out of the
Ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Wow.
Jeff. Wow.
I've never seen that.
No, these are just gorgeous. Oh,
Yo.
I
Wow.
almost skipped the video.
See what I mean? Where it's like a real quick.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I love these mists. We see stuff coming in and out. I think the mist is like covering up a portal. We see stuff coming in and out of these mists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
maybe
there's
maybe that's the portal.
Yeah.
Look at this, would you?
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Jeff. Oh my goodness.
Do you go out at a certain time at night or just whenever you feel going out there?
Whenever.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll see more. I see a lot in the sky, like as the sun's going down.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
interesting because,
In the morning.
when the sun is setting is when I notice the planes with the planes start making X's in the sky over top the sun. Have you noticed that?
Who's this guy?
Oh, who's that? That's Chester.
I know who that is. Chester's in the audience having fun seeing himself.
And this was great. This was at Azalea Festival. And what was cool here is I got to So I was taking these pictures, but then I would try using like Drew's phone, for example, and like so like Drew would take a picture with his phone, he wouldn't get anything, and then I would take a picture and then get all the stuff showing up, and then same like he'd use my phone and nothing, but then I would use it and then get
Wow.
these. It's real interesting.
All right, we made it through. We busted your chops there, Chester. Okay.
Yeah, it's Paul Jr. Do you know
Yep.
about Paul?
I know Paul. Yeah, so
Angel
Paul came to the Riverfest, and
Okay,
he had not seen stuff, and he's dad, and he observed. Man, did the hitchhiker follow him home?
Oh yeah, Paul Jr.
Oh my goodness gracious!
In a good way.
In a good way. They got orbs
like
all the time now.
Yeah, he's like the nicest person ever.
Yeah,
Paul Jr.
he
and
was
his dad.
super nice.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
And Emma.
Yes. Let's look at that, would you?
There's Paul Sr. and there's
Yep.
Drew on the right.
Yeah.
Little squigglies.
It's interesting. I was at the Contact Modalities Expo last weekend, and there was a gal there who had a bunch of paintings that she had done, like light language paintings that looked like a lot of like the patterns we're seeing in these.
Oh.
So I thought that was interesting. There's Drew, and that's Jessica Bendinger. She wrote the movie Bring It On.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yep, she's my Facebook friend.
Nice.
Bring it on. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And then none of this was visible to your eye.
I could see it when I'm taking the picture.
Okay, good. Yes. So that's the same. If I'm taking a picture with a camera, especially if I've got the flash on, I can see all this.
Yeah. This is definitely with the flash, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Those are some of the mists.
Let's do your indoor videos.
Sure.
Did we do the indoor videos already? Okay, never mind.
Or you want to do stairs?
Yeah,
Stair people?
that's pretty spectacular.
This is a quick one.
Yeah, but never mind. These are spectacular.
Ah, thank you. So yeah, there's no glass in between us.
No.
It's my neighbor's staircase. I just take.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
just want to make sure the audience, there is no light reflecting off of glass in these
Is
photos.
that a person on this? The turquoise person?
It's something.
On the
Well,
stair?
if you zoom in, there's a little green guy.
Yeah, we've noticed him before. Notice the black eyes?
Yeah,
That's
and then
non-human.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
and then there's some little guys on the stairs to his left.
Yeah, little guys down here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had fun with this when he first put this up in Orbology.
Ah, yeah, Grant likes that one.
I love this one.
So yeah, so if you zoom in on the top part there,
It's that face.
yeah, it's almost like they're tucked in like a burrito almost. If that makes sense, like
They pull it
the
down a
black in
little
the
bit.
middle is where it opens, and then if you look in the top, yeah, I see a bunch of little heads inside of there.
Look at this.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're seeing
I
that.
see a
too.
face
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
I mean, people are going to call it pareidolia. I don't care.
That's fine.
What?
Oh my goodness, I remember this.
Yeah, this one's real weird.
Look at these geometric figures.
What is- Oh my God.
And there's like a white thing around its neck, whatever that is.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't see that part. It's like a.
And look at the rainbow colors up here.
Does your neighbor ever talk about having like paranormal experiences or other in their house at all? Or
No.
Wow.
Please.
Oh, those are so good.
That would be a good CD cover.
Yeah, right. the indoor videos are good too. We saw
Oh,
some.
no, these are awful. Nobody wants to see the. Oh, maybe they do.
Wow.
Wow, that looks like a bird.
Yeah, it's a real unique shape and colors on that one.
Let's look at these colors.
This is from a video actually, and I spliced together like all of the frames.
Yeah.
To show like the full length of it. If that makes sense. You can see like the
Yeah.
dark
stacked
lines in
it.
between.
You stack.
Overlaid, yeah.
Wow, look at that face.
Yeah. And this gallery should have a lot of orbs with faces inside of them.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Wow,
Looks like a
look at the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The face there and the face there. That thing is. We had a craft like this longer to go through our yard. The thing was full of these alien faces.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, Jeff, this is such an amazing collection.
Thank
Look
you.
at those 2 eyes.
Oh, that one's cute. It is. There's a one-eyed monster.
Yeah.
That's a pretty color.
That looks like
Hey,
the
there.
crab. Looks like the Crab Nebula.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of times the orbs outside and the ones inside when you zoom in close to them, they look awfully close.
See the face?
Yeah. They're awfully similar.
Oh, I don't think you can miss that face.
That's pretty. Wow. And that's just with a regular picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. There's no funky lighting there. It's just that's the natural color. Look, these are natural colors. Wow, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
There's a little face for you.
Yeah.
Whatever they are, they're observing you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
This is our favorite because it's got a
Yeah.
lot of pink in it.
Purple and blue. Look at that.
Look at those pastels.
A lot of weird shapes. Yeah.
And here you got a sculling crew. Where's the coxswain back here?
Red, orange, yellow, green.
That
blue.
is amazing.
Thank you.
Is that the moon?
Yeah.
Just look at this.
Look at
Wow. Wow. That's all you can say is wow.
This is, I mean, usually people can't hold my attention because I have ADD, but this is really great. So I know everybody
Thank
else is loving it. Yeah.
And if they don't have to stay.
No, this is amazing.
These are amazing.
Go back to that one green one,
Yeah, sure.
please.
We're not in a hurry.
Pretty.
This one?
No,
This one.
yeah, that's pretty.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think that's something like poking through a portal.
Yeah. This one's cool. You see the 2 eyes there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's almost like a
Peekaboo.
triangle face.
Peekaboo a little bit. Oh, look at that face. I see you.
Wow.
Oh, that looks like a ghost inside of an energy. See with the head.
It reminded me of like a little nun or something.
Yeah, nun. Yeah.
Pretty.
The nun was beautiful.
Wow.
I love these colors.
Wow.
Do you love colors?
Me?
Yeah.
I love colors. I wear
Okay.
a lot of.
Do you
I
have
wear almost all black all the time.
Do you have synesthesia?
What did you call me?
Do you have synesthesia?
Where I see faces and everything.
No,
Is that
no.
what that is?
It's no. Do you hear pink? Do you smell? In other words, do your senses get mixed up?
No, not really.
Okay.
That's pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that old wise face. See the big nose and the 2 eyes and the mouth?
That's cool.
Oh, this is beautiful. I hope everybody's enjoying this because we're enjoying. Oh, see, you got a Valentine.
Another one with the We'll look at the comments in just a second.
Yeah, we're too enthralled to look at many comments right now. I just can't get over all the faces. There's 1, 2, 3 faces that are obvious.
That's pretty. Best of.
And what is this down here?
That's a chair.
Okay, all right.
Type of a chair, yeah.
Wow.
Most of these are just zoomed in and they're just from inside my room.
Wow.
But if there's a dark background, that's usually from outside.
Got it. Can you see the head?
Yeah, it's interesting. They all have a pattern inside.
They do.
Like
Yeah.
water when you look under a microscope.
Yeah. These are so beautiful.
Thanks. I agree.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing these. And here are one.
Of course.
There's just a couple of friends.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's usually they're
Look
usually in
at
groups.
this. Look at this. Wow. They are definitely taking a look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that evil looking
That's
grin.
creepy, but cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like a tiki face. Wow.
Well, Jeff, I'm just going to keep going because I want to see all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
I want to see them all. Wow.
That's cool.
And then after if you go to the indoor videos, there's a lot of video of these.
Yep, we'll do it. Oh, there's a face for you. Multiple faces, like layered.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, it's hardly ever just one face in there.
that would make sense with all the old paintings and drawings. There's always a bunch of souls in one thing. You know, like the Victorian
Mhm.
paintings, it's a bunch of faces mushed together.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
These are very, very cool. Look at this
Thanks.
spirit smoke up here,
Mhm.
and the spirit smoke up here.
It's interesting in the room when I'm zooming in and like going through the videos. It's almost as if like around the orb too is like alive, and so
Yeah.
it's like everything there is alive, and it's just presenting just like a little pinpoint of light of
Over
like
the colors in
Mhm.
this.
yeah.
Look at the colors. Oh, I love that face.
That's cool.
1, 2. That's two different. That's like insectoid and something else.
Weird underwater.
Yeah.
Deep sea fish. Those
Wow.
weird shape. That's neat.
Look at that face.
I did a
Wow.
presentation once at the Metaphysical Worldwide Tribe
Mm-hmm.
event, which is amazing. Deb Frau runs it. She's
Yeah.
in the group, I believe. Yeah, yeah, she's amazing. And I did a presentation with Grant, and it was so much fun. But it was hard to show some of this because it was like outdoors, and so getting some of this to show up on the screen was pretty difficult. But this is looking pretty good.
Wow. I just can't get over all these faces.
Oh
This
yeah,
has
it's
got-
endless.
there are 2 or 3 faces in there. See one laying on the side and one on an angle and one hiding back here.
Hmm.
There's a face.
That's pretty.
That looks like a colored ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot said, I'm seeing dogs and many. Yep.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
In my old black lab nighttime.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's some creepy looking faces.
Wow.
Wow. I hope everyone's enjoying this as
Wow.
much as I am. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Have you ever done EVP to see if you can pick up anything?
No. Drew asks me that all the time, actually, that I should
Yeah,
try.
you should do that.
Because I do get noises on the infrared camera that
Really?
we were talking about in the chat.
Whoa. Look at the faces in this. That's chock full of a gallery.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that gallery. So we have a ball of energy that we got in our backyard between our house and the house that's across the yard. Almost identical to this. The thing is full of faces.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's another version of it.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, this was from a video. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this was it's a funny story behind this. So I took that photo on a high school band trip. We went to London for the New Year's Day parade, and there's a big white orb in that on the top part. It's a photo of a photograph, so that's why it's all shitty. But I didn't know I had like an orb photograph until like years later. Like
Wow.
20 years after high school or whatever.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. And you could see this bright thing in through the viewfinder?
That one I don't even remember taking, to be honest.
Wow. Wow. Will you look at this? This is one of these photos that you really need to take it down and study it for hours.
Right?
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty.
Look at this rainbow color. This can't get boring.
Yeah.
All right, we finally reached the end. Let's go look at the indoor videos.
Did we see that?
No.
Oh.
We've seen some.
Okay.
A couple, but we didn't look at all of them. I love these.
Wow. I like
Everybody notice the natural color. This is not infrared.
the blanket ones are my favorite.
Yeah.
Inside. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like the blinking one here. Blink.
Yeah. This one's cool. It looks like it has eyes almost. You'll see what I mean.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Sometimes it's almost like they're rolling.
Yep.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, check out these eyes when it slows down here.
Oh yeah. Peek boo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I love this one.
Ooh, like it took a flash picture of you.
Yeah.
They're definitely flashing you to let you know, hey, we see you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that had a shape. Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
So do you turn the light off in your room and then have like a hall light on, or how do you do this?
So I have a lamp next to me.
Okay.
So sometimes that lamp is on,
Okay.
and then sometimes I'm just using my phone on the flash.
Okay. Okay. I want to try it. Never tried it. What the
I have
hell?
some in my living room too that are just like this.
Look at that thing floating around and rotating. Hey, that's just a
Yeah.
bug. You know how they clump together and 4 or 5 of them fly together. I'm sick of people with their bugs.
That's so cool.
Wow. I love it when they give you those, and you can just hear the thought. Let's see them call this a bug.
Right. Yeah.
So you see that U-shaped thing
Yeah.
right there? We had that fly through our garage wall to the outside, go down the sidewalk, and turn bank to the right. And it was
Okay.
a 40 knot wind blowing right to left, and it banked into the wind.
Oh, wow.
We had a nor'easter.
Wow.
I wanted people to tell me that was a spider or a bug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness, that's
This
beautiful.
one's interesting. It's almost like a flying carpet.
It does.
She calls that napkin, don't you?
Yeah.
That's the one we
Oh,
call
yeah.
napkin. We have
Those
it
ones are
here.
cool.
So just so you're not alone.
Oh my
I
God.
think that might be her favorite thing is napkin.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like napkin the blinking one. Look at. There's so many.
Yeah, we have these orbs in our bedroom like yours that could flash and blink and all of those stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if my mother needs to come and give me a lecture, I can smell her perfume and her bright blinking orb comes. Oh,
I like that.
Oh, that's that same
that's
one. I think.
good.
That's that same one, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, wee, that's beautiful.
There might be duplicates.
I don't care. It's great.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
And you've probably noticed, but for the videos, I'll do like the full like fast motion, like real time, and then I like to slow down and zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Lala does that a lot.
And I use a program called Luma Fusion to do that.
Okay, thank you.
So,
No fusion.
You
but
can
I'm sure there's
the app.
I'm sure
on
there's tons of
Wow.
that thing is beautiful. Look how complex it is. Wow. That is really complex, Jeff.
And it's almost as if I mean, what I notice on them is like it's almost like each frame is a different set of vases almost.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go through some of these comments so they know we're not ignoring them. Oh, I'm so happy you brought all this evidence.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for showing it.
No. Happy to show
Oh,
it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Check my pocket. Well,
Look at the thing change colors
Yeah.
and then vanish and then come back.
Yeah. And more colors.
I love it. Yeah.
it's just a wild combination of impossible
Oh yeah.
movement
This
and
looks like
colors and
this looks like our bedroom. So she has this camera, and people go, "Oh, that's just dust blowing through." So I did stuff like blow a fan the wrong way, and they went against the wind.
oh wow.
This is not dust.
Wonder too when you get some too where it's like it'll be moving and then a bunch will be moving different directions behind it.
Yes.
And so I'm thinking like if that's dust, then why
It's
isn't the
not
wind
air
why isn't it
current.
all why isn't it all going
Or
in
you
one
would
direction?
notice the turbulence in your room for
Yeah.
them to move in all different directions. Wow, look at that, would you? You're never alone in that bedroom.
Nope. Someone's always watching.
Yeah, just like us. Her parents, my parents, yeah.
Yeah.
Other things, yeah, constantly watching us. Yeah, I started trying to train myself to see blindfolded. And
Oh yeah?
yeah. So I've succeeded, but I'm going to tell you what, there are other things in my room with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's amazing to wake up, forget you have the mask on, and see everything in the room, and then realize you have the mask on.
Oh yeah, wow.
My most startling time was I woke up, figured out I was seeing through the mask, but I felt a little weird, a little shaky. So I turned around to look, and there was my body asleep on the bed.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Yep.
Oh, this is another favorite.
What is that in that side of that thing?
Yeah.
Hey, that's just dust, yeah. It's just dust.
Yeah.
We have a huge audience in the hundreds, so people are liking it.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
Water.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right.
And when I do these videos, it is usually around the same time, around like when I go to bed, around like 10:30ish.
Yeah, that's kind of when we do it. She does it. I usually go to sleep, and she does it half the night.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes the orbs like
They hanging out.
I don't know, fuse together.
Could you,
Fuse, but
in Messenger later, could you text me the name of the app you used again, please?
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can download it from the Apple Store.
That would be a big help.
Oh, Jeff, I just can't get enough.
And we,
Looks like it's crawling.
He's got it running through slow mo like you do.
Yeah, but I do
Yeah.
it by hand. It takes forever. It drives me
Yeah. It would be nicer to do it with a program.
yeah. It's make sure I got the name of the app right.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, LumaFusion.
LumaFusion. Oh, gorgeous.
And they love your energy. I can feel that. I mean, and they're aware you're videoing them. They like it. They're having fun. You know.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
I mean, they go so crazy in our room. They have to be happy.
I just like when it looks like this, like a snowstorm, and then the next second, absolutely nothing. So that nobody could say, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's dust," you know.
Well, I
Right,
turn
yeah.
the fan. I turn a fan on blowing the wrong way, and they fly against the fan. It's not dust.
Well, we don't have a fan in the bedroom.
We did have a fan in the bedroom. The tower. I turned it against them. The tall white tower.
Oh, that I broke it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I broke it.
Oh, look at that thing. Look at it.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
Oh, Jeff, that's awesome.
That's a weird one, huh?
Yeah, love it. Wow.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's a spider web flying up to the ceiling.
Mhm.
Sorry for my sarcasm.
Oh, Tennessee said, I can see this activity at like Bobby Mackey's, but in someone's home. Wow. And he says, I'm constantly getting Hotel California in my head. Not sure the connection. Oh, Lord. You can go in, but you can't come out.
Ooh, I got to tell you, Tennessee, I don't think I'd spend much time in Bobby Mackey's.
Who's a.
It's a joint. Play music, bar.
Oh.
Zach Bagans had two of his crew.
Assaulted.
No. Oppressed in there.
Mm.
Bobby Mackey's Music
Did you
World.
hear what happened to one of Zach's co-workers? The wife put a hit out on him, and now she's in prison.
You're kidding me.
I think it's because all the negative entities that are around that. I don't know. You know.
Look, when he brought Robert the doll
Wow.
and Peggy the doll and the porch from the demon house, I wouldn't go around him anymore.
Mm.
I don't know about any of that.
Yeah, I just found out online. The lady, she was trying to hire someone in prison that she fell in love with, and she was putting a hit out on the husband. It's the tall, skinny guy. What's his name? That worked with Zach.
You're kidding.
No,
Oh, wow.
it's just happened. And he's divorced her. She's in prison, and he is so nice. He's not doing anything. He just wants her to stay away.
Well, look, I mean, Zach is constantly abusing him, sending him into the scariest possible places
Yeah.
and locking him in. Yeah, he's rough on that guy.
When you get attachments, you'll attract bad partners to you too that have attachments. So look at that.
Look at that face. Did you see it?
I love the color. It's changed. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was rotating. Wow.
Whenever you get sick of these, let me know.
I like them.
Oh, we're having fun.
Good.
How many more do you think there are?
It's just
I don't know. I I loaded like 300 videos or something.
Okay, let's see.
Be here all night.
Okay, let's play the last one.
Can anybody go? Do you have these posted so people can check them out?
I've got an Instagram that's UJeffO Chicago. So the letter U, then JEFF, letter O, Chicago. I got to get better at posting. I haven't posted in a while, but a lot of the stuff is on there. And I got
Wow. I'm a Chester. I'm a Chester.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I mean, these are amazing. I think.
Yeah, we have to go out
Thank you.
and observe together.
Oh yeah.
The three of us
Yeah,
need
oh,
to
yeah.
go out and observe together. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, everybody.
Drew Denver. Just fantastic.
Oh, there's Drew.
He should come on show his.
Yeah, and then Drew's got to come on next and show his stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this will be so much fun. Jeff, thank you so much for
And I-
coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Chester, your turn's
Thank
coming
you for
too.
having me.
All right. So what do you got going on coming up? Music gigs or whatever.
Music is so yeah, my band Blood People. We've got a new record coming out. It's probably definitely before Halloween it'll happen, but we've been saying we'll have new music now for years. So, but this time it's happening. It's almost done.
There you go.
But yeah, we'll have some music in the fall, and other than that, I don't know. Doing
Well,
this.
let me say the following. We thank 340 people for hanging with us for an hour and 42 minutes.
Wow, thank you guys.
We were so selfish. We knew we wanted Jeff to come on and bring all his evidence and just go through all of it. Because, it's not convenient inside of our orbology group to do it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
I really appreciate
very
it.
cool. So everyone, what else you got going on? You going to go be any places, any shows?
I got no shows booked at the moment, but I got nothing to really push at the moment.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll
I'm just
see
hanging
you.
out, man.
Yeah. We will work out an arrangement with you so that the three of us, and maybe go see Chris or whatever. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, I'd love that. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. This was a
Thank you.
personal, selfish pleasure, and thank you for enjoying it with us. And please,
Thanks so much.
please contact Jeff and tell him how much you enjoyed it. It was wonderful, Jeff.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Good night, everybody.